Bam, we back. Young Zeke TV. Got another guest in the building. My boy Cash. What it do, fam?
What it do? How that's your boy?
Already. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you is and what you do, man.
Yes, I'm Cash Wright, WRIGHT, on all platforms, and I'm just an entertainer, entrepreneur. Do music. I do some comedy too. I gotta check it out. It's fire.
Oh yeah, you do. I didn't know you did comedy. You do comedy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm digging in the
Okay,
stand-up, man.
start us off with a joke. Nah, you got one for us, or you?
Man, I do. So when I do my stand-up, right? So when I do my stand-up, I do more of a storytelling type deal. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I tell the whole story, and in between there is punchlines and stuff. So far, I've been killing it. I've been doing it for like 2 months now.
Oh yeah.
And at the comedy clubs, and so far I've been killing it, man. I haven't got up on stage and bummed. I've seen people bum. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gotta suck not to get one laugh. But yeah, but so far I like had the people rolling.
Yeah. That boy Charleston White, yeah, he been doing the stand up thing. I've been checking him out.
Oh yeah.
That stand up thing.
Yeah.
It can get real quick.
Yeah. It can. And see, he was like, it's kind of like it's already his delivery. So, but so I tried to get somebody else to go there, like, because my cousin, he's like funny, like he's like, but I don't know if I can be funny on purpose, So it's definitely like different, like you know what I'm saying. We like just naturally kicking it and being funny, then saying, okay, well I'm finna get up here, I'm finna make these motherfuckers laugh, But I just touch on a variety of subjects, man, just realistically, like because I had went on this run with drugs, right? Mm-hmm. And I went on this run with drugs for a while there. And so I get up there and I'm just talking about my times like down in the depths, you know what I'm saying, me? And they just find it hella funny, you know what I'm saying, me? Cause I do not hold back. So, but that's another message that I like to bring. I like to bring to anybody, man, that man, we can overcome, man, we can achieve, man. I like to inspire the lame man to pick up his bed and walk, you know what I'm saying? Right. So all decisions making and stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? And you pursue it, man, you make it happen.
That's what's up, man. You say you from Dallas, right?
Yeah, from the Grove.
All your life?
All my life. Well, we moved here when I was 2 years old. Moved here from East St. Louis when I was 2, but I've been raised in Dallas ever since.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So take me through there, man. You as a youngster growing up, and would you say Pleasant Grove?
In the Grove.
What inspired you to do the things you do?
Okay. So honestly, as me, I was just like I was the one that was like wanted to hang around the knuckleheads. I hung around the older kids, and so as a younger, like I was already going to like juvenile, and stuff like that. But I was real smart in school though.
What did you go to juvenile for, bro?
I went to juvenile. Okay, so I went to juvenile for unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. And
jacking cars?
Yeah, I was stealing cars. And so once I learned how to, once I was taught how to do that, and then I was doing it, and I just really wanted to fit in, and I think that, it's good, like, if we can have like more like people that the younger people in the community can look up to, you know what I'm saying? That won't like go straight with it, because like, so I looked up to people, right? I looked up to the people that, and it was just the people I looked up to, but like, so they was the people that was, getting high, hitting licks, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
you got in where you fit in.
I did, man.
Yeah.
I did.
So after getting out of juvenile, did you get out with a straight mind, or you got back in trouble?
So I got out of juvenile. I did get out with a straight mind. I got out with a straight mind. So when I graduated, and I went to the Navy.
You went to the Navy, okay.
Yeah. I graduated, went to the Navy. But when I got out of the Navy, right, so I get out of the Navy and I come back home, and it's like, I got family members and stuff. Everybody getting fast money, everybody moving fast. And so even though I got a good job, I'm like trying to keep up with the Joneses too, you know.
Yeah.
And so
You back at it, trying to
back
keep
at it,
it.
back at it.
Yeah, you fell victim again to the
Yeah,
hood.
yeah.
Okay. So how did that work out, man?
So then I called my first felony as an adult. The door got kicked in, selling weed, selling weed, and since then, man, honestly, I did good
You
in
went and
between
done time
times.
for that?
I did. I eventually did. I eventually like did my time. Yeah,
How
after
many years?
violating probation.
You did some years, you some penitentiary time or county time?
Not just a couple years, a deuce. So I got a
Oh,
deuce on that, and most of my stuff has been state jail felonies, thank
state
God.
jail.
But I have did a couple of. I went down south a couple of times. I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
But
Dang, man, when you caught that train down there, man, how was it the first time getting off that bus going to that unit, man?
oh man, so like I'm a claustrophobic dude, right? So like just the ride there,
Yeah, you thinking the whole time there, huh?
The ride there is like it's really uncomfortable for me because I'm like, it's we all on this bus changing somebody here,
Yeah.
and it's and it's like and it's sad, man, to me, like because like I grown accustomed to it.
Okay.
I kind of got used to it over time, like going
For the person that don't know or never been there, can you give them like a detailed vision of how it is, when they put you on the bus, you get off, when they book you in and you get to where you going? Can you tell them how you felt going through?
Yeah. So they basically like going through there, like getting off of the bus, they immediately like kind of strip some dignity from you, because it's like they barking these orders. Everybody, you gotta get butt naked. You go in the back
in front
door,
of everybody.
In front of everybody, you going, and it's not like okay, this guy way over here, this guy over here, like everybody spreads it. No, everybody is close together, and you take all of your clothes off. You take all of your clothes off. They kind of gonna take their clothes back or whatever, and then you have to turn around and get in line. So you're lined up one behind another without no clothes on. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And it's cold in there, right? It's cold in there. So and so until they call you up until you get you some clothes. Once you get back there, as soon as they get back there, they gonna unchain you. Then you gotta strip down.
And they chain you back up naked, or you just still unchained naked?
Yeah, they got they got like holding cages and stuff like that for you.
Oh.
Yeah, but they use it like so they'll give you like shortly thereafter they give you one uniform for you to go ahead and put on. But it's cold as shit in there. But you got to take a shower before they give you anything. You got to take a shower so that it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So they breaking you down mentally before you even get in there, letting you know who the boss is.
Yeah, they do.
They script you down. Oh man, after you went through that, then what's the next process?
So the next process was just like so you stand in line, you're gonna get used to standing in lines. You stand in line for everything, right? And so you get all of this stuff, and by the end, because you've probably been up all night, riding all night in the holding cell, so when we make it there, you really tired, but then it's this long drawn out process after you get there. You know what I'm saying? And they feed you lunch, and you hungry, so they feed you this lunch, and it's off in a brown paper bag, and it's like you got maybe a sandwich and a apple or some shit like that in there, and so we basically, then you sitting and you basically waiting on housing and stuff like that, though. It's just a long drawn out process. I wouldn't recommend it for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? No. I wouldn't recommend it for nobody. You don't want to go down there, man.
So once you get booked in and you get your house, you don't get to choose where you go or who you with.
No.
So how did it land for you?
Man, for me, so the first time, like, so what I do is, and I was okay, right? But and the people that was in my cubicle, whatever, it was okay, right? But me, so when I get there, I put my stuff up. I put my stuff up, and I'm just observing. I'm paying attention. I'm just observing. I'm paying attention, looking around, maybe see somebody if you might know somebody or whatever. But and especially the people that I bunking with, So
Right.
I don't just jump in there being overly friendly and nothing like that, like, kind of feeling these cash out, stuff like that. And I just lean back. So that's best to me, that worked best for me. I just lean back, you know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
Pay attention, and kind of stay in my own lane.
Did anybody approach you with any type of fuckery or anything like hatred or any?
And
Did
hatred.
they come at you any sideways any type of way?
I did. So and it's it's sometimes it's difficult living with people. Sometimes it's difficult living with people. And so I only had like 2 fights out of all. Total in my life, I probably did a total of about like 8 years, added all together. And I've only had 2 fights, but my first time down, it was one of my first fights, and it was with the guy that I was bunking with, and it's just, and it's just like one of those things. Like I would like say it was underwater, but it's whatever the case may be. We ended up bumping heads one day, and and one day one of us having it, and so it just panned out like that. But we didn't move or anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after that, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fought like brothers and we kept going.
Like, you kept it moving.
Already.
Yeah.
So after that, man, you done your jail time. You get out this time. What went on?
So this last time, right? So this last time I got out. Well, let me take that back. So this last time I went to jail, right? And I was thinking, like, man, I done wasted too much time in this motherfucker.
Right.
I done wasted too much time in this motherfucker, man. I'm just getting older. And so it's just something like, I want to say like the Lord was talking to me, just like, he gave me talent. I got a very supporting, loving family, man. I got friends to look out for me. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to James. You know what I'm saying? Uncle David. Anyway, man, but I just wasted so much time and so much life. And then so it began to sink in how valuable my time is and how valuable life is.
Right.
And all of this time that I've already wasted it. So I just said, man, I don't want to waste no more time. I'm not going backwards. I'm not getting out here hitting no more licks. I'm not doing nothing to start my life over, to have to start back over again. I'm moving forward from here. And I just came up with a little simple plan in my mind. Hey, I'm going to get out. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to stack my money. I'm going to get me a vehicle, get my tools. And I just stuck to the script, man.
That's real, man. And then once you get your mind right like that, the good Lord will do the rest. You put your faith in him, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely opened some doors up for me, man.
Right.
It's not as hard as you would think it would be, but again, I trust in the Lord. It's just like, but it's easier than what it's just like. You
got to do your part first.
You do your part. You do your part, man, and it's just like things will fall into place, and it's just people gonna come your way. You know what I'm saying? Doors are gonna open for you, man, and it's just it's awesome.
That's real, man. We're glad to see you doing good, bro.
Thank you, bro.
With this music thing, now let the people know how that came along.
Okay, so I've been doing music a long time, right? And but most the people that's heard me kicking my music, mostly is the people that's on the rec yard. You know what I'm saying? The people that's in the door.
Yeah, already.
Cause I get out here
beating on tables,
beating on my chest.
Can you give me one, man? Give me one line, man.
Okay, one line. Check it. Certified player made music coming through your stereo. Haters trying to stop my shine, but I'm gon' forever glow. I done been a lot of places, some of y'all will never go. From Hawaii to Florida, from Canada to Mexico. Freestyle and the shit I write down go federal. You know, this little something, man.
Yeah.
So that's how I would do it. So I would like be beating on my chest because like, so I was always the dude that beatbox, right? Because I can beatbox, right? Mm-hmm. And so everybody wanted me to kick the beat all the time because I be. So I was always the dude kicking the beatbox, man, and everybody just everybody just rapping, right? Yeah. And so nobody else really knew how to beatbox. And so when it come my turn to rap, I'm like, okay, y'all gonna hear me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick my shit too. Yeah. So when it came time to kick my shit, I had to kind of beat on my chest, make my own beat. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And hit my shit, you know, but I've been doing this ever since a little kid, man. Like I was.
It's just in you.
Yeah, it's in me, man. Like I was catching the ciphers with the older dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like 12 years old and catch like 15 years old, and I was up there and I was holding my own. You know, I was already holding my own. I was.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. You got a dream, stick to it, man.
Yeah.
You never know when it's gonna pop.
Well, but man, if you never don't, you know what? I realize that if I don't never buy a lottery ticket, I'll never have a chance of winning.
You'll never win. I tell people that all the time. If you don't play, you ain't gonna win.
No. And so I got to give myself, you know, I got to give myself a fight. I got to give myself a chance by stepping out there and doing my thing. I got to pursue it. I got to give myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But if I never do chase it, if I never do take them steps, then I got a 0% chance in it ever happening for me.
That's real.
Yeah. For sure. Man. I see I'm looking around this wall right here, man, and I see like, you know, you doing your thing too, man. Zeke TV, man. I like that. You got some a lot of notable names on here too, man. I see you messing around.
I try to do it. I try to do what I can do, man.
Yeah. It's nice. I like to see the entrepreneurship too, man.
You up there, bro. Yeah. You finna blow it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, man. For sure. Shout out to George Lopez too, man.
Shout out to George, man, my boy. DSR.
DSR, man.
Dirty South Riders.
Yeah, man.
D-Town. We in here.
Yeah, we in here. It's a lot of, man, it's more like, you know, you guys OTG, Puka Leroy.
Shout out to Pookie.
Shout out to Puka, man. Yeah, man.
Puka Leroy.
Puka. Man, you know what, man? I actually, speaking of Pookie, so I went to this, there was a thing down in Deep Ellum that these guys were having, and Pookie, Mr. Pookie, was actually there, and he kicked some fire. So I was like, damn, because he get up there and kick some fire. But
my boy too, Pookie, man, you gonna have to come hit the show, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I had saying this like, dang, man, because it's like legends. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like legendary when you start speaking of all of them people, all of them guys, Pookie, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, like DSR and stuff, like these legends, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dallas legends. Man, anything you want to let the people know before we get up out here?
Man.
Any links you want to put them on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So y'all go and check me out on the Instagram and TikTok. That's Cash Right, WRIGHT. And, you know, I got some stand-up on there as well. Y'all go and fuck with that. And I got a new YouTube channel, which is the Bolo Brothers Network. That's BOWLOW, Brothers Network. And other than that, man, shout out to the fam. Shout out to all the friends, man. You know what I'm saying? And my message, man, to anybody that's out there in the struggle right now, man, you know what I'm saying? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on moving, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. There's a lot out there for you. Everything you see people with out there, that car, that place to stay, all this stuff is out there waiting on you, man. You just got to get up, get out, and go get it, bro.
Man, you've been watching the internet. Recently, BG was released. You've been incarcerated, man, and you in the music entertainment. What words would you tell BG, man? You know,
man, I would tell BG like, I would tell him like, welcome home. You know, and man, you know, it's crazy. Cause it's a trip. 'Cause like I grew up on that. Like that's my era. You know what I'm saying? And but BG was like one of them guys that's, you know, that like he was the face of Cash Money for a long time, but he's so solid out there. Like he's one of the few that can go leave and come back and still, you know, be relevant. But man, I just tell them welcome home, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay up out there, joint, man. I tell that for everybody, man. Stay up out there, joint. Get out here and live life.
There it is, y'all. Y'all Zeke TV. We up out here.